working now. Anyway, howdy there, PaleRider. And welcome back to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And I think I need to kill somebody just to get started. Let's just go. Weep! Oh, you too. You too. Whoop! You won't be stirring up no more trouble. Oh, hey. Didn't loot that guy. Anyway, last night when I left off, I actually was trying to get on here today to finish off the Ned questices, and I didn't get on because I'm a dork. I need to get all this stuff done before I turn on Discord. Who's just talking and talking and talking again? So I am going to finish up these Ned quests real quick. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check real quick. You guys, do not start fighting right in front of me. Go over there. Go over on the couch. Go. 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 There you go. Go on. Keep going. As soon as I stopped saying go, they stopped. Okay, now what was I... Oh, I can't look there. I need to look on the map. There it is, Ned. I'm about 3/5 of the way there to the end. Ned. So, should be able to get these done fairly quick. Hopefully.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, it's in there. Wait, there's an escort over that way. That one seems a little easier. How far is that one? You know what? Let me get this. Go find that escort. Escort ones are a little bit easier. Because you don't have to actually get the thing. You just have to escort it and fight. The other ones, you end up having to freaking get it first, which is a big old hassle. And then... Come on. Wow. Wow. Come on. Why'd you guys slow down? Son of a beach. Give it to me, man. Give it to me. Now I've got my own carrot right in the middle of the road.
Gotta go.
Here they come. Whoa. Let's go this way. Ah! Gave him the old slipperoo. Nope, another one's coming behind me now, though. Give him the slippery. Did he run into that wagon? That's what he's supposed to do. Oh, you bastard. Oh, wow. I threw a knife at his horse. Wow. Okay, there's two behind me now. Whoa! Catapult. Oh, wait. Is that where that's going? I flew. We flew, man. Alrighty. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more, maybe? I was trying to picture it in my head. Maybe 5. Are you guys getting radical? Guess I can go back and do that one now.
Miss Fry?
Whoa! Oh, let's try that again. Come on. Is there a glitch spot right here? Glitchy spot? There we go. Whee! Trampoline. Woohoo! Whoa! Whoa! She's never coming back. She's gone. She was gone. Come on. Glitch. Let's try it again. Try it again. Come on. Fly up there, fat lady. It's not over till the flat lady flies. Flat lady flies? Fat lady flies. This girl is doing it now. Whoa, there we go. Oh, one of them just took off Was that the fat lady? No, she's still here. That's weird. Flat lady Fies. She was one of the little itty bitty titty committee.
Here now.
That's why she's the flat lady.
Slowly.
Where am I going? Oh, it's right there. Oh, God. There's a lot of herpy heads over there. Hoople heads. What show was that? Jessica, what's up? I haven't seen you in a long time. Last I heard you were talking about going to Florida or something. Or, wait, no. Maybe. I can't remember. No, Florida. You went to Florida and came back, didn't you? I don't remember. That was a while back, man. It's been a while. If I just go... I need to get the right angle. This is an angular problem. I need to get right there and go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get right over that guy and go. Not that guy! What is wrong with you, lady? Oh, he shot me. He shot me. Driving, driving, driving. Drive like the wind.
That's it.
Oh, this is the spot. Oh, wow.
Easy.
Oh, God, I just ran over all of my guys. All of my guys.
There you are.
Go get him, girl. Go get him, girl. Oh, shit. What's going on? Who's shooting at me? That guy way over there? He can't even see me. Are you lame? Frickin' turd-ass bumpkin. I met someone here in Florida. I'm in Florida permanently. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, you were talking about meeting somebody new last time I talked to you, I think. Yeah, because that other boyfriend did something bad or something. The one that you've had for like years. Name is Alec. Cool. Tell Alec hi. Hey, wait, that's a cargo hijacking. Whee! Best way to do this is get up here, kill the fat guy. No, fat guy. Oh, there we go. Fat guy. He's not fat. He's just bald-headed. Just makes him look fat. He's all muscle. All muscle. He's like... Who's that guy? I don't even know what I'm thinking of. Oh, yeah. The Thing from DC Comics. From the Fantastic Four. All rock hard, but he looks fat. Nobody gonna chase me?
Gotta go.
I feel left out, man. Oh God, can I squeeze in there? Whee!
Slow down.
Okay, I need maybe 2 more. Yeah, buddy. He's way better than Devin. Devin, that's his name. I knew it had something to do with the devil. I'm just joking. Blue Jay, what's up? Hey, let's go under here. See if something falls on my head. Never liked walking under scaffolding. Hammers and stuff tend to fall. Whoop. Is this the place? There's my guys. What happens if I get my guys? Tell them to go get one of these guys. Get that girl, right? Oh, that guy. And that girl over there. Oh. Okay, now I can go do it.
That is a doornail. And good riddance.
Here now.
Here now, hey now, ho now. That's a Mickey Mouse Club song, ain't it? Hey now, ho now. Who's the ho now? Oh hey, this is the spot. Get off. Hurry. Hurry before you get shot. And shoot them. Oh God, there's somebody else? Who? Oh, right there. Devin cheated on me with one of our friends. Yep, I remember you saying something about that a long time ago. Oh shit, dog! God damn it! Would you get off my cord? Get off my cord. Get off. Ah. Make up your mind where you want to sit. 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 Where do you? That's what I like it though. Okay. Okay. Are you better now? Now stay there. No. No, stay. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay. Down. 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 Lay down. 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 You need to knock it off. Don't give me that goofy look. Ah, these dogs. She unplugged my damn controller. And then, so I trying to tell her to move and stuff, and the other dog just gets in the way.
How are you there, Evie?
How are you there, Avy? Okay, I got probably 2 more to go. Let me find some good spots to. I think these things are better than the. Let me look around. I don't even see anymore. There's one. That gives you 2,200 plus 200, and these give you 3,000, 37 and 50. See, that's the good ones. Now, what's the fastest way to get here? Wait, where's the freaking fast travel spots? I'm not on the right thing, huh? There we go. So there's one. I knew there was one close to that. Elizabeth, what's up? Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, do you always go by your full name, Elizabeth, or do you go by, like, Liz or Beth, or I've even knew a girl that she went by Eli for some reason. And there's also a bunch of other names that are shortened. My stepsister's name was Beth. She was named after one of her relatives that was Elizabeth, but her mom just shortened it straight off on her birth certificate to Beth. She didn't even give her a choice. Get out of here, peeps. Get out. Go. No, go. Go. Later. Later.
Come on now, girl. Talk now.
It's who the leader of the club. That's, oh yeah. MICKEY. Yeah. The informational of my name, the informal of my name is Eliza, like Elijah Dushku. You know who she is? She was an actress. She was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. She had a couple of her own shows. One of them was really, really good. One of them was called Dollhouse. She was the main star of that one. And the other one that she was the main star, she was the main star. I think it was called True Calling. She spelled her name just like that, Elijah. She pronounced it Elijah. Elijah? Yeah. But True Calling was really good. It had that freaking dude from 90210. Presley, I think his last name is Priestley. Jason Priestley. And he was actually good in it. He played some guy that was helping her out. And then, I don't want to give any spoilers, but he changed about either mid-season or at the end of the season, of the first season. But it only lasted like for 2 seasons, which really sucked because it was a good show. But Fox used to have a real bad habit of getting good shows and then freaking putting them in bad time slots, and then they didn't get good ratings, so then they canceled them. Like Fireflies. There were so many good shows back in them days that only got a few freaking seasons, and then they canceled them. Like, what was the other one that was real good with Jessica Alba? Angel something. Dark Angel? That was a really good show. I like that show a lot. Anyway, go on about one name. My parents always called me Lizzie, like Lizzie Borden. That's kind of self-defeating for a parent to call their child Lizzie. I don't know, Lizzie's a cool name though. But if you're a parent, I think you'd want to avoid that name. Hey, oh God, he disappeared. Ladies and gentlemen, Hope has arrived because, oh, hey, Zero, what's up? And Alan, did I say hi, Alan? What's up? Oh, yeah, I said hi to you already. But I take that last, no, I'm just joking. Alec will be moving to the apartment complex for special needs pretty soon. Well, that's cool. 90210. I feel old. Buffy. Buffy was actually good. I liked that show. Until somewhere, I don't know, it got kind of weird in the close to one of the last seasons. And then the last season was good again. They got really weird. I think it was the third to the last season. They went off script somewhere, off the rails, and got stupid. And then all of a sudden it got good again. And the last season was actually really good, one of the best seasons. But then same thing with Angel. Angel was really good in the first couple seasons, especially the first season. And then it got really strange about the time that he bought some haunted hotel or something, and it got really weird. Then it had that chick from Firefly being some kind of omnipowerful frickin' being that was kind of the granddaughter of Angel in a way, I guess. And that got really strange. But then they got Wolfram and Hart, the law firm, which was run by like the devil or something. But they got it, and then it got really good again. The whole Wolfram and Hart season was pretty good because Spike came back from the dead, and he played a ghost. a vampire ghost that couldn't suck blood. That was funny. Let's see. I'm thinking of joining him. Yeah. Angel was a Buffy spinoff. Yep. It was actually pretty good. I liked Angel a lot better than Buffy. I could actually play the theme song of Angel on my guitar. Sounds really good with an amplifier and a lot of feedback. Who is Lizzie Borden? I think that might just be an American thing. Look it up. Just Google it. Pretty gruesome. A suspected axe murderer? I don't think she was a suspected. I think she's the one that did it. She killed her freaking parents with an axe. They have this old nursery. It's like a nursery rhyme that came out after that, and all the kids would sing it. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. I learned that when I was a little kid. You'd sing it kind of like this haunted freaking nursery rhyme that kids would sing. God, it was creepy. We're creepy little kids in the 60s. Late 1800s thing, yeah. Been there, done that. Been an axe murderer suspect. All good. Went to the barbershop and picked up my clothes for tomorrow. Oh, for the wedding? Cool. Yeah, gotta take a picture of you and your date in the wedding in your suit and put it on Discord so we see how fancy you are. Relaxing with a cold beer. Sounds like a good time. We're thinking of getting reborn baby dolls. What the hell is that? That sounds scary, man. Reborn baby dolls. Sounds like we're talking about freaking axe murderers and stuff, like Chucky or something. There's this guy on YouTube called Seth Borden, and his great aunt is Lizzie Borden, and he's trying to solve what actually happened. Yeah, that's like have you ever watched a TV show called Bones? The guy that plays Angel actually plays in that, and his last name's Booth in the TV show, and he says his great grandfather or something is John Wilkes Booth, the guy who shot Lincoln. And he's always trying to figure shit out about that, or won't live it down. I don't know. He's got a weird storyline with that. Dolls that look like actual babies. That still sounds scary to me, man. I've seen that Twilight Zone episode. Made of silicone. That's even worse. The one on the old Twilight Zone was porcelain, I think. That was a creepy one. Woo. Okay, what am I doing? I don't know. I was trying to. What was I trying to do? I was trying to get over here somewhere. How did I end up way over here? I was trying to get to right there. Okay, I'm close. They act like babies too. Take it from somebody that's had 4 babies. They're a handful. I guess it might be good though with your disability to be able to have something like that, you know, to help you figure out if you ever want to have babies someday, you know. It'd be a really good test. have an actual baby at some point. Yeah, yeah. She's got a mental disability or learning disability. So she probably be good for her to start small. Then after that, I don't know. Have you, Jessica? Have you ever had a pet that you were completely responsible for? Might want to try that someday too. No, don't pick him up. Don't. Ah, you don't know where that guy's been. Now you just got the herpes. Since these dreams of having, well, leave me alone. Yeah, you. I have had pets. It was a serious failure. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, I guess getting a... Oh shit, did they already leave? The boats are leaving. I gotta hurry up. Yeah, I guess it would satisfy the impulse of, or the dreams that you were having. Help you deal with it. One of my dogs went crazy and tried to take down the other two. Oh crap. Like rabies or something? Or just went feral? I've had feral cats before. They're not fun. When a cat goes feral. Just out of the blue. It wasn't my cat though. I just lived at a place that this guy took in all the strays from the neighborhood. There were some pretty feral cats, man. Okay, I only got 1 minute left. I better hurry. Let's try this. Let's try this. Whoop! And boom! Oh god, there's another guy. I wish I could just kick somebody from up here. You still do that in one of the Assassin's Creeds, or yeah. I think. Oh god, I'm not even close to done yet. Gotta steal the freaking manifest. Only got 28 seconds. Oh god, I'm not gonna make this. 20 seconds. I gotta mark all these. I thought. Son of a bitch. I can't even get anonymous in time. Okay, let's try this some other time. There's 5 of these damn things too. Yeah, I failed. I wasn't paying attention. I should have paid attention. I didn't know that I needed to get the damn manifest. I was just running around freaking killing people.
We'll get them next time, boss.
Who's that guy? Kato? From the Green Hornet? Sounded like him. I don't know if you remember, there's an old TV show called Green Hornet. And Bruce Lee played the sidekick called Kato. So that reminded me of. We'll get him next time. Later. Talking of pets, taking care of pets has already told me that I wouldn't be a mentally stable father. You never know, man. You would be surprised what being responsible for another freaking human being freaking does to a person. A person that is completely and utterly helpless. It's an experience I think everybody should at least have. I mean, maybe there's some people that just aren't meant to be parents, but if you ever want to become a real decent human being, that's one. Where'd it go? There's a, oh, it's a train. Damn it. I thought it was a boat. It's way over there. We gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. But yeah, it's something that will teach you some major life lessons. Now it's starting to get too fast. I'm not going to catch up with it. It's sticking it. Now it's getting further away. It's 134, 135, 136, 7, 38. It's getting faster. 39, 40, 41. I'm never going to make it. I'm never going to make it. Come on, man. Come on. 48, 49, 50. When it gets close to the next station, it'll slow down. I wonder how far away the next station is. It's pretty freaking far away, man. Next station's... I don't even know where the next station is. God, I need a fast ride. Is there a road on either side of this? There's a road on this side. That is not a good road. I need to get ahead of it. I need a freaking wagon. It's getting further. Wait, no. It slowed down. Did it slow down? You know what? Let me get this wagon.
You won't find the likes of these anywhere else.
There you go.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I'm getting a little ahead of it. Oh, hey, it's like level with me now.
Come on.
If I just don't fall when I get off. Okay, now let's get to the back of it. Right here. Come on, get on! Freak. Oh God, somebody saw me. Oh, over there. Okay, never mind. No biggie. Is there anything behind me? Not in that car. Not in the caboose. Okay, I'm not going to pay attention to chat while I'm doing this because last time I screwed up that other thing. I want to be vigilant. Get over there. You said you could do that. I'm not talking to you, dog.
We dead ugly. No, you just dead,
Is that it? No, one more. Wait, where is that last one? Where am I? I'm at the freaking son of a beach. I'm at the son of a beach. Where is the last one? Son of a beach. Where did I miss it? Ah, how did I miss that? There's no enemies on here. There it is. Escape the train. Go right on a bridge. Okay, let's go this way. tried to take down the oldest. That's why I'm going with dolls. Yeah. Same. I've always wanted kids. Yeah. Kids are cool, man. Hardest part of having kids is when they get to be teenagers. But then you actually learn some even bigger life lessons. Just being able to have patience enough to deal with that. I had such bad parents that I'm not sure I could be a good father. You'd be surprised. People with the worst parents are the best parents, usually, because you know what not to do. I'm not saying I was a great parent or anything. I had my moments, but I was understanding at least. And I did not have the best of parents. They weren't terrible parents, but they were both kind of self-centered, pretty much, you know. And I made sure that I wasn't that way with my kids. Oh, hey, little guy. Hey. What you got?
Are you? Here you go, Chief.
Oh, got you some good stuff.
Good work.
You are still very young, Elizabeth. Yep. I didn't have the best parents. I think you can learn from their mistakes. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. And yeah, I'm young, but I hate just about everybody. It'd be rare I find someone I can stand enough to have a family. You know the answer to that? Nah, I'm not going to go there. Never mind. God, they're trying to shoot me. They're trying to shoot me. They all see me. This is where I'm trying to get on, huh? Oh, God. Let me hide. Hide. I'm not paying attention. Again, as usual. Look at that. Okay. Do I have darts? Somebody just pushed the other ones into the freaking ocean. They're pushing each other into the freaking, or not ocean, river, I mean. That's the boss. She should be able to kick some ass. Oh, God, they're going again. Okay. Gonna catch on up. Need to get to the back. She's the one I need to get the thing from, though. Is she dead? She's dead. Oh, shit. Why'd you jump off? Lady? Last time I had them fighting each other like this, one of them, the one with the key, ended up in the river. Let's start at the front, I guess, this time. Oh man, people on the over there are gonna start shooting me. No, I'm anonymous. Come on, get anonymous. Come on. How am I not anonymous? Freaking lady's way over there. Leave me alone. Stay out of my face. My space. My looting space. I don't know what I'm doing. Or saying. Boonabug, what's up? I thought so. A girl like you must have high standards. That and a lot of antisocial personality. That doesn't really matter. I think I was pretty antisocial. But I got married 4 freaking times. Girls like that. I don't know. Maybe guys don't. I don't know. No, that's not true because my son's mom was pretty antisocial. My youngest son. But girls like guys that are more kind of antisocial a lot. It has a mystery. It adds a sense of mystery, I think. At least that's the way I always took it. Probably 85 or 90% of all the girls that I've ever went out with picked up on me instead of the other way around. They made the first move, in other words, not picked up on me, but they made the first moves. They're the ones that initiated any kind of romantic mutuality, put it that way. Mutuality, is that a good word? I don't know. Picked up on you. I am the opposite of antisocial. My last girlfriend did not want to go out at all and was obsessed with having children. I had to let her go.
This shit.
Well, I only got 22 seconds. 18. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was getting so close. The last one though. Just in time. Though sometimes it is good to stay home and forget about the world. Yeah. I like staying home most of the time. Like I said, I'm kind of antisocial. Okay, this is the thing. When I was younger, I was kind of antisocial. Didn't like being around people. Felt awkward around people, put it that way. Then I got to be a teenager. And I was still that way until I started partying, smoking weed and drinking. And then I felt like I was good in front of people as long as I was either high or drunk. And to this day, I don't like being out in public unless I had a few drinks. So I don't like drinking, I don't smoke weed anymore. I quit smoking weed for the most part when I was 20 years old. 20, 21, something like that. I might have smoked a little bit of it here and there since then, usually when I was already wasted on something else like alcohol or other drugs. But I really don't like the feeling of weed, so I don't smoke it. But so since I don't like going out that much, and since I don't like alcohol and I don't like drugs that much, had to add in that much. I don't like drugs at all anymore, but alcohol I don't like that much. I'll drink it once in a while. So I don't go out anymore because of that. Internet is a little bit different. On streams, I'm okay. Face cam I have a problem with, because then I feel like out of place, I guess. I don't know. People have asked me about face cam. What am I looking for? It's this way that I'm looking for. Oh God, there's two of them. Okay, this is pointing over here. I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. And there's another one somewhere else over here. There's two of them on the map right now. One there and one to my right, which would be about this angle. There it is, right there. Okay, let me go check them out. Which direction? That way. I know you'd think when, since I talk so much when I'm streaming and stuff, and even on the internet, that I wouldn't be antisocial. On Discord, I wouldn't be antisocial, but there's a difference. There's a difference. I don't know, I kind of learned to be like this. When I put it this way, when I first started doing the internet, I was still drinking quite a bit. If you watch some of my early Minecraft videos, I'm pretty drunk a few times. Back when I first started doing the internet back in the 90s, doing multiplayer stuff,
Nice
I'd
one.
always have to get me a 12-pack of beer. Work? Nope. Unavailable. Let's try the next one. Where is it at? Where'd it go? Still on the compass? It's not even on the compass anymore. Huh. What is your problem, dog? Are you okay? Are you okay? About this time of the night, every night she freaking gets this itch in a weird place, and she just starts digging at it. Let's try this one. I've never done drugs in my life. I've never felt the desire to. The reason why I was pointing that out is because it just made me feel more social. And then I got to the point where it was a crutch, I think. And I wanted to be around people. Mostly I didn't want to be alone. I wanted to go out. I've always had this problem when I was younger of wanting to have a family, if that's a problem. And so I was always out trying to meet the right woman, you know? And I always met the wrong ones, but that's another story. But I couldn't, I did do it quite a few times completely sober, because there was years at a time that I didn't want to drink at all, because I never did like partying a whole lot. And like I said, the only reason I freaking did it at all, drugs or alcohol, is to be sociable, because I couldn't be sociable the way I wanted to be sociable without it. But the thing is that I realized when I got older, that's why I don't want to do it now, is that all that did is made me meet the wrong women in the first place. So it was no help to have that like false confidence, you know. I think streaming has helped me a little bit. I could talk to people a little bit more in public when I'm completely sober, you know. But I always had that problem when I was younger. I was always felt awkward, put it that way. I guess that's the best way to put it. Unless I was wasted on something. Oh wow, I'm here already. Nope. I don't even know if I'm explaining all that right, but I get what you mean about feeling awkward in front of other people. I often feel like they are NPCs, like that meme. That's a good way to describe it too. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's like sometimes I don't have, especially when I was younger. That's when I think I have the problem the most. I get bad anxieties, for one thing, being around in the public. Like panic attacks sometimes, but I learned to control those at a pretty young age. But that feeling was still there. And yeah, and it's like you want to just ignore everything around you sometimes when you have to go out in public. And I still feel that way sometimes, but not that much anymore, because I spend so much time alone anymore that it's that I kind of feel like it's a need to actually interact with people in person sometimes. I spend so much time alone and then on the internet, you know, that I miss actual human interaction, real life human interaction. So it's a lot different now. Did he just fly? I knew that would do that. Oh shit, now I don't have anything to blow up the thing with. But yeah, NPCs is a good way to describe it. I never liked drugs. I tried. weed, but I didn't get hooked either. On the contrary, I like alcohol, and sometimes I get out of control. It gets out of control. Yep. I don't like drugs. Not that good with alcohol, so I don't really fit in with having fun with my friends, but I'm not the type of person to want to fit in all that much. Yep. I like whiskey, but don't ever drink. I miss people until I'm around them, and I want to be alone again. Yeah, that's always the problem. If you can consider it a problem. Yeah, she's pointing this way too. There we go. Just close enough to end her. Okay, I need to find something to blow that up with, because I just blew up all the ones that I wanted to blow it up with by blowing up one of these dudes. Hey, John Wesley, what's up? Where is more? Someone over here. Don't blow up. Can't believe I blew up most of the stuff. I think I need to lay this one here. Oh, wait, no, there's one over there. I just seen it. Let's get this one. No, 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 no. That one here. Oh! Son of a bitch. Oh, God, that scared the piss out of me. Oh, that didn't do it? I gotta shoot it. Oh, that was messed up, Jacko. Oh, hey. Hey, hey. This is going to hurt me if it blows up. Let me get back a little bit. Okay. Is there any left? Oh, I missed one? Ah, Jesus. Of Christ. Sacrilege, sacrilege. Oh, and it worked. My safe is full. Kill the smugglers. Wow, I did it. I did it. I did it. Level 5. I got, what, a map of something. What did it say? The Mars. The Mars? What the hell was that? The Mars. Let's see what the Mars is. Wait. Probably some kind of gear. It's got to be way down here. Is it? Is this? Is this it? Is it? Well, I wish I could talk. I might even be human. That's a fancy automatic. That's the fanciest. Let's upgrade it and see what happens. Oh, last night after I got off, I upgraded so much shit. I had like 350,000 pounds, and I used up more than 200,000 pounds just upgrading almost everything. I ran out of pounds after that. I mean, I ran out of... I didn't want to use them all up. Put it that way. Okay, so which one do I have? Okay, this one, the clip size is bigger, but the shot accuracy is not. But the damage and the speed are up. It's the same as that one, huh? Wait, no. Damn it, that is the same one. Okay, that one's lower. But this is funny. Okay, so this is a level 10. This is only a level 7, but it's actually almost better except for the clip size. The accuracy is better, but the clip size is smaller. That's the only difference. Watch if I get that, then that's the difference. But I kind of like this one better. Oh, no, this one. Let's check it out. Alrighty. So now... Oh, wait. I need to go empty my chest. This bra is getting very tight. Where's my chest? Damn boobies just got away from me. I know, I make that stupid joke all the time. Never gets old. Where is it? Where is the freaking train? Train, train, take me on out of this town. Where the hell? Oh, you know what? It's because I have the wrong thing up. There we go. Get up to default. There it is. They must have sweated TNT. That's nitro. When TNT sweats, it produces nitroglycerin.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
You've chosen your sharpest knife today.
The twisty streets of London. I know everyone.
Wait, I don't need to be here. Where am I going now? Okay, so I'm going to do some of the main quest, and everything's all turned around. Oh, back asswards. Oh, wait, I got to go talk to Ned first. Oh yeah, I remember something that I was wanting to mention. Okay, so yesterday on Discord, we were talking about internet and trolls and how people get trolled by other people or get bad interactions and some people quit the internet. And I mentioned that it must be bad for pretty women especially. And I was thinking about that afterwards.
Any goings on?
Is that, and I don't know this, maybe
Thank
Boona or Elizabeth could answer this, but maybe I don't think that women get it any more than men. I think there is some certain types of mostly boys that'll really mess with a woman on streams. And there was this whole thing back in, they called it Gamergate, where this chick named Zoe and I think one other girl were complaining about harassment in game chat rooms and in game, like, you know, Call of Duty and stuff, and how people would screw with her just because she was a girl. And there was this whole controversy about it and stuff. And I was on the side at that point of the guys that, because I think these women were just trying to get fame, and they did get fame for it. Especially this other chick named Anita Sarkeesian, I think that's her name. There was even this I think it was a YouTube convention where this guy named Sargon of Akkad, Carl Benjamin, he was in the audience, and Arnita Sarkeesian got up and started just jumping in at him, saying, "You're garbage, you're human garbage, blah 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 blah," you know. And she was actually on the panel, and he was just in the audience, and he didn't say anything to her. She just got up and started freaking wailing into him, because she was part of that Gamergate bullshit, because she started writing articles in these feminist magazines saying how toxic masculinity was in gaming and how fucked up gaming was. And she even wrote this whole article about Mario Brothers and how sexist it was because you had to go save the princess. It's like, fuck, man. This chick is really grasping at straws to try to figure out some way to get fame, you know. And she went through all the game genres and really freaking racked into them bad, doing articles for some freaking online magazine called Feminist Frequency. So I was thinking about that after I said that last night or yesterday on Discord, and I wanted some input from you guys. That, has your experience been that you have more people that actually treat you maybe nicer than they would guys? You know, guys will treat, in real life, most real men are more apt to treat women with respect until they show that they don't deserve your respect. And then you just ignore them. But you don't mess with them too bad. There's these punk ass kids and punk ass boys and men that might fuck with a girl. So I'm thinking that online, because I know the way I am with girls, I try to show them respect. And I probably treat them with a little more respect than I do other guys half the time. So I was wondering if your experience is that, or the opposite, like Gamergate stuff, where you get totally harassed all the time. So, or is there just a mixture of both? And if there is a mixture of both, which way does it lean towards more? Anita Sarkeesian is nuts. I know, she's freaking totally lost it, man. And Sargon is not a bad person, man. I've listened to a lot of his stuff. At first, I didn't want to listen to him because I'd heard too many bad things about him. And then I go and start listening to his stuff and actually listening to what he's saying. And he's actually liberal. He's more liberal than I am, although he's an atheist. And that makes his opinions a little bit different than mine, but mostly he has the same kind of opinions that I do. And I never heard him say anything racist or sexist. He called one of the English Parliament ladies, what did he say to her? I wouldn't even rape her, is what he said. And he got freaking banned off of all kinds of shit for saying that. But he wasn't saying that he was going to rape her. He said he wouldn't, I wouldn't even rape her. And it was a joke. It was a joke. It was like a shock jock type thing, to say. It was just joking. And he gotten so much shit over that. That's the one thing that got him banned from Twitter is saying that one phrase right there. But he was just joking, He's not a sexist. He's not a racist. He's just a freaking average person, reasonable person that wants to talk about shit, Women get people being nice and creepy or just plain insults, whereas men get only insults. I think dishing it back is the solution instead of playing victim. There you go. Yeah. If you dish it back, then it's just part of the banter, I concur with Elizabeth. At least that's been my experience, but there's always been other women who have had difficult or different experiences. Yeah. But say you get into a group of guys, say on, well, you probably don't do it that often on Fallout 76 because you just play with people you already know. But if you happen to get in like a public group or something, people don't start harassing you just because you're a girl that often. I guess Fallout 76 is a bad idea because you got so many people that just spam freaking nukes and they don't seem to give a shit about anybody. That's why I don't play much on public anymore. They have this new event thing that's going on that I tried to do by myself and I failed. So I've been getting on public for a couple minutes a day just to do that, and then I'll get back off. And most of the time I'm on private. So yeah, I could see the people just messing with you. Well, they mess with guys too, though. Those kind of assholes will mess with anybody. But yeah, with women, like you said, it's more of just a creepy, insulting thing. When it's men, they're just insulting. Although they can say some pretty creepy shit to men too. They're just freaking creeps. That's why. I'm far from a gentleman, but I'm not a perverted jerk. I limit my exposure. Yeah. If they're out to harass people, being a girl is just something they use. Yeah, that's something else that they can throw at you, as if you're a girl. But if they're going to freaking out to fuck with people, they're just going to do it with whatever ammunition they can find. I guess that's a good way to put it. Nobody picks them out just because they're a girl. Yeah. Oh, there's probably a few people that just go around just to fuck with girls. I'm sure there's some people, some like incels that have been completely shunned by women because they're freaking gross or something, But those guys end up being serial killers or something anyway, so go figure. Or gay. No, I'm just joking. I don't want to get the alphabet people after me. Too many perverted teenagers on the internet. Yeah, because they don't get out. Like I was talking last week about having social events, that they used to have social events so you can go out and meet people. And even if you're not real sociable or anything, you end up meeting somebody else that's not sociable, and then you have something in common, and then you can kind of have a friend or even a girlfriend. There's somebody out there for everybody. You just can't aim for the stars. You got to be more reasonable. I've always been reasonable. Looks was always like 5th or 6th on my list. I never went out with girls just because of their looks.
Building a picture gallery, are we, why not?
Present for my good friend Adam?
Do you treat all your friends this way?
Never mind that now. I wanted to thank you for all your help. You twins are nothing if not diligent. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Well, the wheels of London never stop. Always more work to be done.
Except what? I already got the freaking gun. She ripped me off. She's gonna give me something else. Hey, wait, is this kid gonna give me some money? No, I think that's the guy that already gave me some. If those kids are green like that, they always carry something with them. They'll give you. A couple of them's been giving me like 5,000 pounds, man. They got the good money. Okay, where am I going? I want to get some stuff from this guy. All right, it looks like the only thing I got left now in the entire game is the main quest. So I'm going to be chugging away at that. I see nothing else. I mean, these Radiant quests will still pop up, but I don't need to anymore because I got all of these. All that activities, collectibles, memories, all the associates, everything is done now. So now I can just concentrate on Evie and Jacob. I'm gonna do Evie. This is, wait, what's this one? 606. How come his? I did like 3 of his in a row the other day, and didn't do any Eevee stuff, and that was still there, and I didn't get any that were worth more than this one. I was only saving this one because it was worth more, and I thought that would be a harder one, Agree, there's a certain type of person who does that. Being behind a keyboard just emboldens them. Yep. That's the anonymous thing. There's an anonymity. It's a false anonymity, though, because people can find you. Shit, them freaking assholes from 4chan has proved that. They can get a freaking 4chan mob, and if you do any videos on YouTube or Facebook or anything that shows you're outdoors, where you live, you're outside, they can find you with Google Maps. I found things with Google Maps. I was wondering one time, I used to watch that TV show Big Brother until it got way stupid. When it first came out, it was cool because it was like a social experiment. And that, I think I actually learned a lot from shows like that back when they first came out, like when Survivor first came out, 20 something years ago. And Big Brother was right around that same period of time, and then there was The Amazing Race. There was a couple other ones. There was The Mole. There's a lot of these competition reality shows. At first, I think they were more real, but then I think they started getting fake because they started trying to get more ratings and stuff. But at first, they were a lot more realistic, and they kind of teaches you, or they did, something about society. It was like a condensed society, like Lord of the Flies or something, where you can see how people react under stressful conditions and accelerated, forced conditions. And I thought it was really cool. But what was I saying about Big Brother? Oh, the anonymity thing. Oh, yeah, okay, so when it first came out, I was kind of wondering where the studios were. Oh, no, what was that? It wasn't even Big Brother. What was that? I don't know. It was one of the reality shows. And it was in LA, and they always showed the outside of it. And I found out, well, by looking on Google Maps, I found out that the outside was not the actual location. What show was that, though? I thinking it might have been an auto, like a custom car show or something. Oh, speaking of that, I did locate on Google Maps the, what's it called? Something archaeology. It's the American Pickers. I found their shop. It's in like Ohio on the Mississippi River. I found that on Google Maps one time. I looked it up. Another one was American. What's the other one? American Chopper. Found their shop. Both of the shops. The main shop they had at the start of the show, and then the one when the kid broke off. Found his shop. There's one other one. Can't remember. But it's really, in other words, it's really easy if you can look at things and listen to the way people talk and stuff, and you can kind of pinpoint the locations of things. It's pretty easy. 4chan proved it a lot of times by, what do you call it, swatting people? I tried to look up where Tim Pool's place was one time. I couldn't find that at all. And he's gave a lot of hints on his show where he is in North Virginia. Mostly it's just a challenge to see if you can find places on Google Maps. Has Big Brother ever been good? Back in the first 4 or 5, maybe even 10 seasons, it was pretty good. I liked it. I missed a couple seasons during that time because I was living on the streets and didn't have a TV. Remember the first season of Survivor? I was in high school. You know what? I missed the first season of Survivor, but then they did they did it over again. They re-aired the first season about mid-season, and then I caught it then because I'd heard about it. I was working at this place at the time, and I heard people talking about it all the time, and I just never paid attention. But then I saw it saying that it was going to re-air it on such and such date, so I made sure that I watched it, and I watched it through, and I thought it was freaking great, man. The first season was really cool. Anyway, Room of the View. Clues lead Evie closer to the Piece of Eden. Okay. And it said that I'm getting some kind of gown. That's why a lot of the clothes and stuff aren't opened up yet, is because I haven't been doing the main quest.
So the hints you found in the Kenway house lead to the monument.
What a wonderful use of your time, following me around asking obvious questions.
Well, since Henry isn't here, I thought you might enjoy the company.
I don't require any company.
Yeah.
Mr. Green is following up on some leads of his own.
Oh, yes, Mr. Green. That's a fascinating idea. Oh, please, Mr. Green, come and take a look at this book and stand oh so close to me, Mr. Green.
I do not. Well, perhaps you have nothing better to do, but I'm busy protecting the assassins.
Are you really? What was it Father used to say?
Don't allow personal feelings to compromise the mission.
Precisely. Anyway, I'm off.
He's the one that's messing with her about personal feelings.
Touch.
Yeah.
Ever more pleasant for your absence.
Yeah. Okay, what do I gotta do? The base of the monument. I gotta examine the base of the monument with all them freaking cops everywhere.
Sanitation facilities and less open flame.
How do I do that?
What a racket! You sound like a bunch of children. You are being very ungrateful. Do you really want to keep living in fire?
Maybe we go on the top of the monument. Will you see me?
Well, we cannot continue this until you calm yourselves.
Can I just like climb down without raising suspicion? The spear. There we go. Now what? Examine. I'm examining. I'm examining. What? Underneath? Oh, I did that for nothing? Oh, God. How did they see me? I was invisible. How in the hell am I supposed to get under it? Oh, shit. No, I didn't want to kill the cop. There it is. Oh, I was supposed to go under here?
I would like to thank our esteemed guests, the Right Honourable President.
Now they're all shooting each other. What's going on out here? Oh, man, my guys are there. That's a lot of green guys. Am I anonymous yet? No.
We have heard your concerns. There is
That
no
lady's still going on.
Please calm down. There's no need for all this disruption. Too many today live in what are little better than hovels, in crowded conditions near open.
That's at the top. I gotta climb up.
Will you please stop shouting? You are only being moved out of your homes if it is unsafe. Please.
You ain't got no protection anymore, lady.
For our guests.
Maybe you need to go home now. Hey.
Our new proposal will ensure that these slums will be replaced
Oh.
with better, safer housing, sanitation facilities, and less open flame.
I've never liked Tim Pool. You know why what I like about Tim Pool is he's not afraid to ask crazy questions. He does not believe in the same things that I do,
This looks familiar.
but well, some of them he does. Like, I think that the biggest reason why leftists have got so much power is because they inject their ideas into cultural things like movies and music and comedy and everything else, although their comedy sucks. And the one idea that he has that I think is really important is that conservatives need to do the same thing. And they don't. They have let the left completely dominate culture. And conservative culture is like just been put on the back burner. It's like not in the back burner, in the shadows. It's like, yeah, people know it's there, but unless you are conservative, and even a lot of conservatives until recently have just kept their mouth shut because they don't want the freaking Twitter mob after them and shit, you know? So Tim Pool's been trying to do that. Ben Shapiro's been trying. Blaze TV. They've all been trying to make cultural impacts. Music and movies and TV shows. So I think anybody that's doing it's a good thing. Even if their views are not the same as mine. At least they're a little bit closer than the crazy freaking progressives. There's more compromising. And that's the biggest problem that we have right now is that the right is always compromising, but the left never does. And it has to be give and take. If you want a good society, and this has been known since frickin' Mesopotamia, that if you want a decent society, there has to be give and take, man. All sides of any given subject need to have their input, and there needs to be compromise that is satisfactory to all points of view that are involved in it. Any issue that affects one group of people, any group of people, all those group of people should have representation. So that's the whole idea behind the United States and the Constitution, is that everybody should have representation, and there should be a negotiation and compromise to come up with the best solution for the most people. And I'm willing to compromise societally about some of my beliefs. Not personally, I wouldn't compromise my beliefs personally, but socially, I would compromise some of my beliefs, some of my social beliefs, if there was some give and take. But without the give and take, then it's all one-sided. A dressing gown. Oh shit. Jacob, I'm sure he'll happily find wild geese for her to chase. Defund the bobbies. Defund the boobies. Don't defund the boobies. You got to release them. The 70s had the right idea about that. Then they all get saggy, and all those girls are getting old now that burn their bras. They're all saggy. So that's not a good thing. Okay, so what do I do here? Okay, I think I need to start way down here, because I need to get the same symbols. Oh, wait. All of them have 67 on them, huh? Whatever that symbol is. Wait, how do I do that? Oh, it's a 6 with a question mark? Or it's a 69? I don't know what it is. All of them have that symbol. So let's try that one. At least on these two. Then go over to here. That's not working. So 67 doesn't work. That is not the right answer. This is the key, though. This one's got more symbols on it than any of the other ones. It can't be there at all. Could be there. Oh, it even made a click. I think that one's the ticket. That's the ticket. Yeah. Turn that one to there. And that one. Oh, wrong way. And then. Yep, that's the one. Boom! I love puzzles. I want to play Tomb Raider again sometime. They have some good puzzles. And Uncharted.
It's in the very top.
Okay, gotta get to the top now. Defund the bobbies. They're all trying to be Leon Wilkerson in that hat. Yep. They think they're Southern rock bassists. I saw an argument with Matt Walsh that made me dislike Tim Pool more. I don't expect anyone to have the same view as me, but he is godless in many manners. Yeah, I know. I've heard him say that, you know, he doesn't believe. He said he keeps saying that he doesn't know what he believes, which I think is kind of a cop-out. At least for a long time, Jordan Peterson used to say that he wouldn't.
The key to the vault and the shroud.
He said some weird things about his beliefs, but he at the same time he did a whole series of lectures on the Old Testament and some about the New Testament, and a lot about morality. But when people would ask him if he believed in God, and he would say, "I live as though there is a God." But he wouldn't say that he believed in God. But just recently he came out and said that he did. He said that he's been saying that for a long time and realized that how wrong it was of him to say that, or not that it was wrong, that it was kind of a cop-out. And it was a good video, the one that he finally came out and said. It was in, he has two different channels. One's just Jordan B. Peterson. The other one's called, something of meaning. It's the name of one of his older books. Something meaning. It was before he came out with the 12 whatevers. I never read any of his books. But I always liked Jordan Peterson. Tomb Raider was fun. I don't know why they made Laura butterfaced. Butterfaced? What do you mean by butterfaced? She was all young, you mean? They made her younger because in the last three, it was that, you know, it was before she became an archaeologist, and she was just looking for her dad's stuff. I originally liked the older ones too, but I like them all, man. I kind of missed some of them in the early 2000s though. But I remember the original ones back in the old PlayStation days. I really like those. And then I stopped playing video games for quite a while. And then when I got back into them, I thought about getting one of the older ones, but then finally they came out with the new set, you know, where she's younger. Gonna head out. I'll see y'all later. Hey, good night, Blue Jay, man. Have a good night. For the old Tomb Raider games, yeah. They made her ugly to fight beauty standards in the new ones. You think she's ugly in the new ones? I don't think she's ugly in the new ones. I think she's kind of cute, man. Maybe she's a little dirtier. I think they put too much clothes on her, though. I think that's what you're probably getting at, She used to be all skimpy, but then again, in most of the newer ones, you can put skins on her to make her even look just like the original first Tomb Raider, which is all like pixelated or blocky or whatever you want to call it. But then she has clothes all the way from way back then in the newer ones, so you can put on the skimpy shorts and the tight top and all that if you want to. Anyway, examine.
Good day, Miss Fry. I'll take that.
God, it's the little hat lady.
You want the shroud to cement your own power. But what if you cannot control it?
And why do you want the shroud?
Because I don't
Merely
wear a
to
little
keep
hat.
the Templars from having it. How like an assassin. To hold the power of eternal life, and yet be too afraid to use it.
Eternal life.
Your mama.
Is that what you think the shroud offers?
What I think is no longer your concern.
Oh God, she's gonna try to kill me? I didn't know you killed her this early. I think she gets away. Whoa! Why? Why? It's not. Okay, now it's giving me control. I'm too powerful for her now. I'm supposed to do this when I'm like level 5. You little bitch!
Coming with me?
Oh, she's got the necklace.
I have other plans.
She got the necklace though. Better go get it.
Damn it!
Yeah, that's what happens when you do that. Oh, wait, what's this? Perform a leap of faith into the haystack while on a zip line. I didn't see those pop up at all. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I was talking too much. Counter all of Lucy's strikes. It wasn't letting me. Dag nabbit. They did a complete 180 of her face in Rise of Tomb Raider. In the one just called Tomb Raider from 2013, she was too good looking for SJWs. I don't know if I guess I didn't notice. Maybe I did. It's been a while since I played them. How do I get out of here now then? Oh. Whoa. It's glitching. Is there... Oh shit, I'm gonna slide. Ah! Is there a leap of faith somewhere here? Right there. I know where I am. Oh, hey, there's another one of those glitch things. Oh, wow, it's up where I was just... Freaking son of a bitch. Could have went right across over there and got it. Now I have to go back all the way back up. Yeah, I'll have to check out the new outfit in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to have to check out the Tomb Raiders stuff. I've got screenshots of it when I played it on my stream. So I can look at the screenshots and see what the difference in her face is between, compare a couple of them. Okay, did I get anything? I got it! That's two in 2 days. So I should have 880 now? Let's see. Yep, 880. Well, someday. Okay, let me look at that again. Wait, wrong button. I don't even think there's anything in the e-store that I can buy anymore. In-game currency. Crafting resources. I don't need any of that crap. XP boost. I had an XP boost, and it wore off. It just wore off like it was one of these small ones. It says it lasts for 3 hours. Then how did I get it? I know I didn't waste any of my points getting that this time because I wouldn't do that for something like that. Crafting plans. Unique materials. Crafting plans, gear. This isn't even worth getting, man. You can get all that shit in the game. The maps was the only thing that I didn't have right here, but I got all those this time already. The secrets of the London maps. Secrets of London maps. But I just looked up a map on the internet to find these. That's the only thing that I wish I had. If I started the game over again. Maybe if I ever play it again, I'll have enough by then to do that. Buy add-ons. I got all the add-ons. That's it. So there's nothing really else. Nothing else really that I can get. Okay, where is... Oh, there it is. Bam! Sounds like it hurts. Okay. Any more Eevee? I'm about done with this sequence. Pretty sure. Give me that thing.
Come on! There you are. There you go. Easy now. Go on. Come on! Slowly now. Move it! Easy, girl.
Damn it.
Whoa! Faster! There you are.
Is that where I'm going?
Whoa there.
Who's this? Oh, it's that lady. I gotta be Jacob.
Nothing safe the moment you step out here.
I've seen some of the buildings that are in this game in real life. Makes me want to play the game on PC. Yeah. You can
Jacob, darling,
explore the buildings.
do join me.
That's what I like about Brotherhood, man.
To our fruitful partnership.
Go-
And to the shiny
Go
new
explore the
engines
freaking
now
Roman
my possession.
ruins. That's really cool.
Back to business. Milner's fled to the Thames, occupied with securing his ferry. It's all he has left.
Protecting it with his life, no doubt.
The very thing I want you to take. Just kill him.
That's not your first glass of champagne, is it?
Success is more intoxicating than alcohol, Mr. Fry.
Then save a glass for me.
First Trades Union Congress held at Manchester Mechanics Institute.
And that's one of
Now,
the
what would it take to draw?
things there's not a lot of things Assassin's Creed related that I like about the last 3 Assassin's Creed games. But the main thing that I do like about all 3 of the games is the locations, especially the first 2 of the last 3. You know, Origins and Odyssey, because you get to go to the top of the freaking pyramids, man. That's cool. You could do that in one of the. Actually, you can go to the top of the Sphinx for sure in one of the old Tomb Raiders. I think it's the very first Tomb Raider. But in that one, the Sphinx is inside a building or something that's weird, or in a cave or something. I know in real life, at one point, the Sphinx was completely buried by sand until they uncovered it back in the 1800s again. Posted a comparison in Discord. Okay, I'll check it out. But yeah, messing around on the ruins of Egypt. There's so many cool places in Egypt, but I don't see Origins being super accurate. The Valley of the Kings is way too close to the Nile, for one thing, I think. And it doesn't seem as big as I've seen on movies and pictures and things like that. Anyway,
Starrick's pawn. The
do
site of
not
his ferry is
touch
in flames.
the River
perhaps.
Thames. Then where am I headed? Headed out to the middle of it? On the other side of it. Should probably go around. Am I timed at all? I'm I'm going to go around the bridge then. Wish I had a carriage. There's one.
Slow down now. Easy does it. Whoa!
Oh, the episode of
Hold on, girl. Keep moving.
Doctor Who that I watched it last night after the stream was one of the weirdest, kind of stupidest episodes I ever seen. I remember seeing it a long time ago and thinking the same thing. He was imprisoned by something that I haven't even found out yet, because there's a two-parter when he escapes the prison, and now I think he's going after the people that imprisoned him. And I think the second part might be all right, but the first part, it's a good concept, but it was so monotonous and boring that it was crazy and hard to get through. And the biggest thing about it, okay, so he's imprisoned, and he finds out that the only way out is to bust through this big wall of solid crystal, of a alien crystal that's harder than diamonds. And the first part of it is the stupidest part, is he starts hitting it with his fist. When there was a perfectly good shovel that he ran into earlier in the episode, I was thinking, why don't he go get the shovel? Okay, so he spins because he got into the prison by some kind of a replicator or a transporting device, which I'm sure they got the notion from there we go. That's what I need to do. He probably got the notion from Star Trek in the transporter. It has a buffer in it that holds your molecules in it, so it makes a copy of your molecules. Oh shit, is this what I'm supposed to do? Sabotage 2 contrabands at once. At once? Oh, I know how to do that, but I gotta kill everybody first. So, start out by jacking a few people. I hope they don't accidentally blow them up. I know how to do it. I just got to get those 3 dynamites and put them in a row from this one to that one. And then shoot one of the dynamites and it'll take out both of them at once. Might need 4 of them instead of 3. There's more dynamite after I kill all these people. That's all of them, huh? Those guys are going to die in a second. But anyway, so he's breaking these freaking... breaking through this harder than diamond wall day by day, and each time he's doing it, he ends up dying. And but he starts to die, but he crawls back to the teleporter and respawns himself, kind of like, you know, he respawns himself from the teleporter right before he dies. There was 3 of these things. Where's the other 2? So I need to put one next to this. Hope I don't blow myself up doing this like I did that one time. Oh, they're under him. Get him off of there. You can go over there, buddy. Anyway, so every day he does the exact same thing. He goes and starts pounding this thing with his fist to a point where he's all bloody and starting to die, and then drags himself back to the teleporter and respawns himself. And when he respawns himself, his body incinerates. His... Oh shit! No, 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 no! Son of a frickin' hokey ass bitch. This is gonna be so hard now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get all of these that I can find. There's one. I don't know why I held it down like that. That was stupid. Let's try this again. One here. Hopefully I don't blow it up. I need every other one I can find. I have to make a trail from that one to the other one like dominoes. If it's even possible. I better look first before I go through all this trouble. Might not even be able to get over there. Alright, this one should be about right here. Can I get across from here? Yeah, okay, there's the thing. There's the thing. Okay, so I can do this. Just hope there's enough crates. So that is kind of crazy. So he spends like 2 billion years doing that same thing over and over and over and over until he finally hitting that thing so much that, you know, little by little it's cracking. And so it takes them over 1 billion years or 2 billion years to make a dent in that thing big enough so it finally breaks through the other side. It was like the stupidest fucking thing, man. I mean, it's a cool concept, but why can't he use the shovel? It might have only taken, you know, a couple thousand years instead of billions of years. Billions of years. Freaking nuts. I can't even get down, can I? No. Son of a bitch. Don't blow up. I'll throw this one down there too. No! Almost went in. My town is in Valhalla, but they made it look like a slum, which isn't entirely wrong. Well, it's also 1,200 years ago. So it might have not have looked as great back then, you know? They were still in the Dark Ages back then. So a lot of places looked like slums. had no technology, no good plumbing. They lost, during the Dark Ages, they lost abilities that they had had in the freaking Roman Empire. They just forgot about them. It's like stupidity. Wait, there's 2 of them. 3 of them. There's 3 more right there, too. Okay, where am I going? Where's the second? Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow. Might have to spread these out a little further. What'd I do to try to get a freaking 100% sync? You know what would really suck is if some enemies came by on a boat and started shooting at me and blew these up. I didn't even think of that. Did I? Love that game so much, yeah. I've been really playing I've only really played Black Flag. Yeah, Black Flag's a good game. It's one of the better ones. Although I'm still partial to the Ezio collection. And the whole storyline with Desmond. Okay, so I'm going to have to spread these out a little bit more because I think this is all of them, huh? That's a little too far, I bet. Is that all of them? Damn, they're right on top of each other, huh? Stupid. Okay. I think those are too far apart from each other. Okay, I need to get these a little closer, maybe. Right there. That's pretty much the same place it was. This one can go further in, this way. There. I think that'll do it. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm going to stand on top of this and shoot one of them. See what happens. I'll shoot this one. Yes! It worked. Dominoes. My character in Valhalla married his brother's wife whilst they were still married. I did it accidentally, but oh hey. Oh, the frickin' brother is pretty crazy anyway, man. Sounds like a concubine. You have to be there to figure it out. It's weird. It's a weird situation. I think my character was at least cheating on or cheating with the wife on the brother. I can't remember. It's weird. It's a weird situation. I know that. Would you rather fight a demon at some point of your life randomly, or have to fight a rat with rabies every day? I think one time thing would be better, because either way you have a chance of dying, so might as well get it over with quick. I'll go for the demon, as long as I had a choice of always carrying some weapons with me. I saw this on Reddit and thought it was funny. Yeah, I had sleep paralysis, and I'm gonna refrain from any more demon encounters. Rabies rats. Well, that's hard to say. Oh, hey, Henrik, what's up, man? I choose the demon. Yeah. Love the Ezio trilogy, especially AC2 and Brotherhood. Yep. Those are the only two that I've played recently, in the last year, is AC2 and Brotherhood. I really need to replay Revelations, because I kind of remember that one being really, really good. And it also explains why he killed Lucy. And I forget why he killed her. I know that it was Minerva or Juno or one of them freaking precursors controlling him, which is screwed up. But I'm not sure all the details. Never played Ezio games? Hey, you should. It's worth it. They're freaking great, man. Choose the demon because eventually I'll probably get rabies, because imagine you're wearing headphones and it comes out of nowhere. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Could potentially freaking die either way, so. Is AC1 good? Yeah, it's really good. I like that one too, man. But the controls are a lot different. I think the PC version, you can't even play with a controller unless you can play with a controller, but you have to completely reset the controller. Go through and tell it exactly what buttons are going to do what thing, and it's a pain in the ass, man. And it still doesn't work exactly right. So last time I played part 1, which is not too long ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I used a keyboard and mouse. I'm doing good. Woke up on my sofa between sleeping. Been sleeping for 2 hours. Yeah. AC1 is really good. The storyline in AC1 is really good. And plus it explains a lot more about what's going on with the assassins. And in almost all of the other Assassin's Creeds, you're kind of a leader of the assassins. In Assassin's Creed 1, well, except for Unity, but in Assassin's Creed 1, well, and Rogue, because you're not even an assassin in that one. But you're your own leader, put it that way, in all of them. Even if you have to answer to some people in some of them. But in Assassin's Creed 1, you're actually just a foot soldier of the leader, and the leader. I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but it's pretty cool. And you're kind of going against the creed at the beginning. And some of the other, you actually do go against the creed at the very beginning, and some of the other members resent you for it. So you're kind of a rebel of the assassins, and it's a whole group. I mean, it's a real big group of assassins, and you're just like one of the cogs, one of the foot soldiers. So it's kind of cool. And it's about the Crusades. So it's got a lot of historical stuff in it. The main antagonist is an actual real Templar from them days, you know, because I think that's where they came up with the whole concept with the bad guys being Templars, is because they were in the Crusades, you know, and even King Richard shows up in it, but it's one of Richard's lieutenants, Robert the Sable. I think that's what his real name was in real life. And he's like the Grand Master of the Templars at the time. So it's pretty good, and it's real informative, and it has a lot of origin story of the Templars, you know, and what's going on with them and why they're the way they are, and the same thing with the assassins. And because it's set in Israel, it actually has the original meaning, or the original phrasing of the assassins, the Hassassin. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. It has a lot of the lore, and it's a good setup for the other games, to play it first and then play the rest of the games. Anyway, what am I doing now? I got to assassinate Malcolm Milner. BioShock 1 is great. Oh yeah. BioShock series is great by itself, but you got to start from the first one. If you want to play BioShock, you have to start from the first one. There he is. Oh, there's a lot of freaking people here. I still got 2 more darts. Those guys are looking this way. I think I need to start at this end. Go down. Oh, why? here, buddy. Take your medicine like a man. He's gonna see me. He's gonna see me. He's gonna see me. Hey! Whee! Decent is not promising. Well, it's just old. It's just older, you know. So it's going to be like old. If you like old games, it's not any worse than any other old game. I mean, mechanic-wise, but it's got a really good storyline. And it, like I said, it's a good setup for the rest of the series. So if you want to know anything about the lore, this is a good place to start, and it gives you a good foundation for the rest of the series. I played it first before I played any of the other games, so I like doing that. Anyway, that's why, same thing with BioShock. That's what I was saying about that. I was thinking about playing the original BioShock. I remember that being great. They have a remastered version of BioShock, so that's really good too. The story in AC1 is great, but the mechanics made me not want to play it. That's because they're just old school, but if Elizabeth plays stuff like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, it's not much older than that. Probably around the same period of time. It's a different engine, though. But the engine's cool, though, and there's some really, really good techniques that they have in part 1 that they don't have as much of in the other ones, like sliding across tables. I love that mechanic. They still have the sliding under things, but it's almost smoother in a way, especially the sliding across tables. And they have the best of the racing ones, where you have to race people or race checkpoints against checkpoints, kind of like, well, they had that in 2 and Brotherhood also. I've never played Infinite, but it doesn't look like I'd like it. First felt so desolate. Infinite goes off the story a little bit, it seems like. And the ending is like like he's saying right there, like Alan says, it's lame. The ending of it is pretty lame, but some of the mechanics in it's pretty cool. And it's a really fast game. You can get through it pretty fast. But yeah, it's not anything like part 1 and 2. It's completely different than part 1 and 2. And part 1 is great, man, because it has little sisters and big brothers, and they're great. And in BioShock 2, you actually play a big brother as a big brother, which is cool. But you have to play BioShock 1 to understand what the big brother and the big little sister dichotomy thing is, you know? It's pretty cool. Assassin's Creed should make a game about the Yugoslavian group who killed Archduke Ferdinand. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many periods of time where they can make some. I've been waiting for a long time for them to do a Western. I would love for them to do an old Western based in Kansas in the late 1960s to the early 1970s. Through the 70s, actually, would be good. 1860, from about 1868 to about 1876. They could have it ending with Custer's last stand in 1876. That'd be cool. And since in Assassin's Creed 3 they had an American Indian, Connor, as the main assassin, they could have some of the American Indians working with some of the cowboys as assassins. That would be really cool. And they're fighting against the corrupt corporations, and some of the freaking crazy military shit. Freaking Custard could be a freaking Templar. And they could fight against the railroad. There's a lot of and evil cattle barons. There's a lot of good continuity. From Infinite, I like the combat, nothing else. Yeah. That's, like I said, there's some pretty good mechanics in the game, but the story really sucks, man. I think I tried BioShock 2 and didn't like playing as a Big Daddy. I was Big Daddy, yeah. Was it Big Daddy? I thought it was Big Brother. Big Daddy, yeah. Yeah, okay, I got it wrong. Unless I'm remembering. I'm misremembering. You might not be misremembering, but if you play part 1 first, you'll understand it better. And it's pretty good playing as the Big Daddy. Is it Big Daddy or Big Brother? God, man, it's been a while since I played, man. I can't remember. Yep, I didn't enjoy playing as Subject Delta either. I don't think BioShock needs a remaster. The graphics aren't ugly. The graphics are great, man. They did... I don't know if it's a remaster or just a enhanced version. Let me see. BioShock remastered, yep. Part 1 and 2 have a remastered version. It does make the graphics a lot better. It's mostly graphics, graphic-wise. And you could tell the difference because when BioShock first came out, I'm pretty sure they used old cathode array TVs, CRTs TVs. So they made it more digital, digified it. Digified? Is that a word? Is a good character, but I didn't like the story and development. Elizabeth, oh yeah, the main character in Infinity, whatever, Infinite. Yeah, and then that ending, man, was just freaking hokey, man. I still don't know. I played the game twice already, and I still don't know what exactly was going on with that ending. And it's been a while since I played it, so I'm not remembering it exactly right either. So, but it was just real freaking weird. I've always wanted an Aztec Assassin's Creed, and it's confirmed by Ubisoft it to happen in the next years, so I will get what I want. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what they're going to end up doing, just like they did in just like they did in Black Flag, is they're going to make the Aztecs out to be a hell of a lot less they're going to make the freaking what I'm trying to say is they're going to make the Aztecs out to be the good guys and the conquistadors out to be the bad guys. And that's what most people, that's some woke bullshit. Yeah, the conquistadors were money-hungry bastards, but the freaking Aztecs were not innocent themselves. What happened to the Mayans? What really happened to the Mayans? Think about it. The Aztecs destroyed the Mayans. The Aztecs believed in human sacrifice. And the leaders were completely power hungry. It would be cool if they made the freaking Aztecs out to be Templars, though. But I don't know how that's going to work because the Templar organization. Well, see, yeah, I don't think that would matter because they made out the Indians in Black Flag to be assassins, and apparently they had always been assassins since the beginning of freaking time or something. So I don't know if it. I don't know. The whole idea is kind of weird, but I think it'd be kind of cool to see how they did it. But
So this is my comeuppance.
I think that they would get it wrong.
led me to you, not Starrick.
Then they're working together again. I should never have come between Mr. Starrick and Miss Hathaway. Family always stay together in the end.
What do you mean they're family?
Huh. Anyway, I just, especially if they use writers and developers from the last 3 games, I think they would screw it up.
Time for Pearl and I to have a real conversation.
Pearl, way back across over there. Okay, let me get out of here. Ooh. Excuse me. Hey, there's a dude down here I need to talk to. Is that him? No. Where's he at?
Nothing but the eyes, quality goods. Come back again by all means.
I haven't been happy with the assassin versus Templar thing since this game. I think all 3 of the newer ones, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, got the whole lore of the Assassin's Creed completely wrong and skewed and retarded. They had no conception of trying to where the hell? It was across the friggin' river a minute ago. They had no desire.
Doing fine, good. Let's go.
To keep the continuity of the canon of the lore right.
Who's a good horse? You are. Let's go.
Where am I even going?
Keep moving.
I'm on the wrong side of the friggin' street. Friggin' English. I wish they'd learn to drive right. On the right side of the street.
That's the
Damn
way.
Sunday drivers. I really can't get used to driving on the left side of the street. Oh, shit, there we go.
Walk on, go. Whoa, no.
Alrighty. Let me check something out again. Big Daddy, yep. That sounds really good. I actually like older games graphics and kind of enjoyed the chunks of them too. The the clunkiness, yeah. Yep. I think you would like Assassin's Creed 1, and if you're into lore of any of the games, I think you should try. If you're going to play any of the other Assassin's Creeds, start out with 1 because it has the whole story of Desmond. And Desmond, going through the process of learning, being Desmond, which is in modern times, going through that process of being Desmond in Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and then Assassin's Creed 3. It's a whole continuity issue if you split them up. You need to start with the first one so you'll understand Desmond, and that tells you a lot more about what's going on with the assassins and the Templars, which are Abstergo. In most of the other games, including this one, you're some random third or a first person that you don't even know the name of until you get to Origins, which you end up being a girl named Layla in the last 3 games, which kind of, that's the only thing about the newer games that I think is cool, that they brought back a third person actual character in it, you know, in the modern times. But yeah, you got to get through Desmond and see what happens with Desmond and what leads up to what the precursors, the ancients, were actually doing, and why they have these pieces of Eden all over the place, and why the Templars are trying to get them, and why the assassins are trying to keep them from getting them, and also be able to use them for something. Which, if I don't want to give you too many spoilers about it, but it's a really, really good story. The modern thing, the whole Desmond storyline. And as Desmond, you're also playing Altair, which is the first assassin in the first game, and Ezio, which is in all 3 of the next 3 games, and Connor, which is the one in part 3. So that's all cool. Assassin's Creed. If Assassin's Creed made a Western, the target should be infamous gunslingers of history. The target's like the Templars, you mean? I think there's so much that they can do with that. There's actually, you know, there's the good guys and the bad guys, and there's some that were kind of in between. Billy the Kid was not a bad guy, and they say that it in a lot of the movies they make him out to be a bad guy, but he was actually the good guy in history until he kind of went a little bit nuts. But he went nuts because he got turned on so bad, and stabbed in the back by people he thought he could trust, like freaking Pat Garrett. But there's such a weird thing that it would take somebody that really knew Western history, like me, because that's the part of history that I early on when I was a kid that I really studied and tried to get to the bottom of and tried to understand what was really going on. Like people like Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp, he's portrayed as a good guy also, but he was doing some shady shit back in the day. He was a pimp for a while, and pretty much his whole career. But he was really a pimp when he was younger. He had warrants out for his arrest in 3 or 4 different cities before he moved to Kansas. But so there's this dynamic with the different characters. The James gang, they were good guys, but they're portrayed as outlaws. They weren't actually good guys. It's hard. It's complicated. They were trying to help out their people who were being destroyed by carpetbaggers and shit like that. They were just, but they were also, you know, I don't know. They robbed from banks and trains and stuff like that because they actually still were trying to fight a war that was already lost. They were fighting the war during the war, but they were already fighting. They were then fighting a war that they had already lost. And these people, the banks and the railroads and everything else, were just ruining their way of life, their whole community. And that's why Jesse James himself lived a good part of his life after being an outlaw in a community who everybody in the community knew who he was, but nobody would turn him in because they all trusted him and knew that he was doing the right thing for them. Until the Ford brothers came up and frickin' said, "Oh, we'll get him," and then they killed him, shot him in the frickin' back. But there's so much dynamics in the Old West that it would be kind of hard for a normal person or writer to try to figure out who would be the good guys and who would be the bad guys, who would be the Templars and who would be the assassins. But I know exactly who should be a Templar and who should be an assassin from studying that shit all my life. I think it would be a really good concept if it was done right. Shit, there's people like Tom Horn, which was actually in the late 1800s, early 1900s, which this community had a problem with bandits and shit. So they hired this gunslinger, an old guy. He was already old. He was young. He was got a name for himself when he was younger. But they hired him to clean up their county, and he did. And then they got him for murder and hung him because they didn't need him anymore. You know, there's some weird shit that happened in the Old West. Judge Roy Bean, that's another one, man. You can't tell if he was a good guy or a bad guy. On the outside, he looked like a bad guy, but he might have been a good guy. And then again, to some people, he was a good guy because he was getting rid of the scum. You know, it's like weird shit. I love the Old West. 10 years ago, they'd make them look bad, but in this day and age, they'd make the Aztecs look good, I imagine. I don't care if they make them look bad or if it's just bad or it's if they don't show their flaws also is my thing, because woke people have a tendency to make everybody look black or white, you know, not nothing racial, but you know, good or bad, good or evil, you know, yin and yang. They put everything into absolutes, and there was no absolute when it comes to the fights, the battles between the conquistadors and the Aztecs, because both of them were both in the wrong, and both of them were also both in the right, depending on the way you look at it. And both of them were evil in a lot of ways, especially the conquistadors. They ran around with freaking Spanish inquisitioners that if they couldn't convert freaking the natives, they would torture them and shit, you know? That was freaking pure evil shit. But then again, the Aztecs had this evil side, but they also had a good side, both of them. You know, it's like really, you can't do history justice if you're looking for freaking social justice, you know? They'd make the Aztecs diverse too. Yep. Oh yeah. The Aztecs were one race of people, and they would have freaking every race of people in there. That would be so freaking goofy. There was no diversity in Aztecs. If you're looking at it as racial diversity. Imagine blonde Aztecs. Or a black Aztec. You got to have a few black people in there too. Got hic burps. Excuse me. The Aztecs ruled with an iron fist. Yep. Oh, would I miss the whole thing? They said they'll make an old style game and then an RPG, and they'll switch them up one by one to please the RPG fans and the old style Assassin's Creed fans. That'd really be good if they could actually pull that off. And I'm looking for the Codename Hex game to find out exactly what that's going to be. I really want to know what's going on with that one, and I keep forgetting to look it up, see if they got any more information about it now. But that one seems like it'd be a really good one to try to go old school again. Yes, the Aztecs ruled with an iron fist. Aztecs of the many never-ending genders. Yeah, we could have Aztec drag queens. some time ago, my president, who is retarded, demanded that the Spanish government apologize for the conquest. Yeah, and they want reparations too. I heard a lot of groups saying that they wanted reparations from Europe for all the stuff that happened back 500 years ago. You know, it's like, fuck, man. If we're gonna go back on reparations, what about what the Romans did to most of my relatives, my ancestors? I want Italy to pay me reparations. And what about the Egyptians? They should pay reparations to everybody, because and the Greeks freaking conquered half the damn world too, half the known world at the time. And what about the freaking Mongols? Mongolia needs to pay everybody too, and the Chinese needs to pay reparations to Japan and the Mongols too. The Mongols need to pay reparations to Japan. Who is supposed to be sorry to who? Nobody who ever experienced it is alive. I know. And the truth is that there is no group of people on the face of this earth that hasn't done some kind of atrocity to another group of people on this earth. There is no group of people that is innocent of anything. The only thing you can do is forgive. Just say, I heard, and this is one good thing about freaking Doctor Who, shows like that. He's always talking about forgiveness. There's no way you can move forward in anything until there's forgiveness. You just have to forgive. You don't have to forget, but you don't ask for reparations. You just forgive and say, okay, let's move on from here. Let's just not do it again. You know? And the thing is even the people that were doing bad things, that was just a fragmented group of the whole at that time. It wasn't everybody. Like African slavery, you know? It was a handful of rich people. You know, 98% of the people in the Americas at that time were poor. So maybe 2% of the people had slaves. And maybe 2% of those people were in on the slave trade itself, you know, were actually the slavers. Most of the people, and for sure, it was only half of the United States that these fraction of people that owned slaves even lived in. The other half of the United States were completely against it. So it doesn't make any sense at all. You can't freaking mess with people about what their ancestors did. All you can do is move on. Cheers, guys. Yep. Hey, I should get back to the game, huh? Okay, let's get back to the game. I never even finished this part yet. This is the longest mission in history. Is there bad guys over here? Oh, God. What am I doing? I'm reaching her. Like, psychically? Gotta have a seance and reach her? Is she the bad guy? Who is she? Pearl. Pearl Attaway. Oh, no, that's the freaking lady. Why is she surrounded by bad guys? I thought I was helping her.
was certain he knew that I belonged to the Order and was there to end me. Imagine my delight when he told me his true purpose. An assassin helping the Templar cause. Isn't that delicious?
It's sickening.
It's business, cousin. Look at the big picture. With Milner gone, I own the only omnibus company left in London. We already have a monopoly on English transportation. The moment your engines power my buses, we will be legends.
That was my plan from the start with Milner. You forced my hand with your clever little train robbery.
Crawford, I thought a reconciliation was in order. Do you have no happy memories of our childhood? Summers in Midford. You and I, down by the brook.
This is a formal meeting, Pearl. Your sentimentality is unbecoming.
Unbecoming?
That's the
I've
main
had
bad
to
guy.
hear that odious word dribble from men's lips all my life.
Star something.
Refusing to marry is unbecoming. Refusing to allow a man to conduct my affairs is unbecoming. How unfortunate that I didn't accept your hand in marriage all those years ago. How easy things would be for you now. The omnibuses would be yours by right, and I would be at home, acting as hostess to your guests instead of standing here being
How do I get down there? Oh, there's stairs.
Unbecoming.
It always ends this way with you, Pearl. I wish it were not so.
Oh, I can't get in there?
You glower too much, cousin. You will get your engines back.
Yeah, that's the bad guy.
Our new motorized buses
The
will bring us both
Grand
a lot
Master.
of money.
I'll need to arrange proper transport for the engines to get back to my factory. I want you at Waterloo, personally, to ensure that nothing goes wrong.
Of course. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Today and in all of our future endeavors, cousin.
She's his cousin, and she's a Templar. And I was working for her,
Waterloo Station.
working with her.
Doors jammed. Again? Just give it a shove.
Somebody's trespassing! How did he get through?
Whack-a-mole. So, there's only one guy left here. It's not mine. Oh wait, there's two right there. What are you guys doing here? Why aren't you on the map? There's all my guys.
They should have called themselves
Won't bite back now, will you?
Did I just run over my own dude? Sorry. Sorry, buddy.
That's a girl.
Yep. Black leather gauntlet.
Who's a good horse? You are.
In my country, because of my lineage, I have a special tax for reparations. Really?
That's the way.
Well, there is groups in the United States that have special privileges, and that's the American Indians, because we pretty much stole their land. So they have special privileges, but along with that is way too much government control. So there's an old saying, and I think it was Benjamin Franklin that originally said it, that those who give up their freedom for security deserve neither. And that's pretty much what happened, is that the government was actually trying to control. When put it this way, when the government tries to give people stuff like reparations or whatever, it gives them more control over that group. Like the American Indians, it gave them control. They put them in reservations at first, and they had government agents that would control the reservation, and they would get a certain amount of money to give to the tribes and the members of the tribe for food and things like that. And what they would do is they would get the worst quality items and give it to the tribal members and pocket the rest of the cash, because they had control over this group. And some of the reservations back in the old days were getting rotten meat because that they would buy it from these freaking cattle people that would, it would take them forever to get it there, and it would be rotted by the time it got there, and they charged very little for it so that the government agents can pocket the freaking rest of the money. So anytime a government tries to give any group of people something, they ask something in return. And that's usually freedom. That's what this whole freaking stimulus checks that we got during COVID did to people. It made them more reliant on the government. And the $600 freaking a week unemployment, that was ridiculous when at least half of them people weren't making that much when they were working. Why would they want to go back to work? You know? But it made them reliant on the government, so that now a lot of people aren't going back to work. And they're even the freaking White House the other day, I heard that bitch over there say that there's like 1.9 million jobs out there, that we've never had that many jobs in recent history, blah, 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 blah. You know, the reason why is because people aren't going back to work. And she says, oh, but they lie and lie and lie. These people don't want to go back to work because they were getting free money. And now they're not getting money, and now they don't know what to do, you know, because they've been lazy for 2 or 3 years. It's crazy. The government screws you over when, and I think that they do need to get, especially the American Indians do need some privileges. But the privileges should help them to be successful. And it did work for a while with like the casinos and shit like that. And tribes are starting to come out of the poverty, but there's so much infighting inside the reservations anymore over that stuff that some of the people aren't getting any of the money, and some of the people are getting all the money, you know? It's crazy. But that's a good example. Is what's going on with the especially in California. You can see, and it's all over the United States now because of the gambling, because gambling's legal on Indian land, because it's they're kind of a sovereign government. It's kind of a weird. I don't understand the whole thing. I wish I did understand it a little clearer. I know when it first started out what was going on, but it's turned into something completely different now. I've been in Waterloo Station, and the buildings for that most part are still the same as they just changed the interior a lot. Yeah. Really, Lithuania is a rich country. I've heard some of them countries over there are really got a lot of money. She's a Templar, Starrick's cousin, and she refused his hand in marriage. Yeah. Yep. They're not even distant cousins. I think they're like first cousins. Yep. I don't think that was a big thing back then. All kinds of elites were intermarrying within their family. All of Europe, especially this point in time, all of Europe, the royalty in Europe were all related, and they would keep it that way. They would marry from one house to the other, but they were all related, so they were just they were, you know, pretty incestuous. tech capital of Europe, Alan, but I live in a village in the woods because my great-grandparents and I have to pay out of the small wages for reparations. Wait, you're paying reparations? Oh, I thought you were getting reparations. Well, that sucks. See, that's what I don't understand. Okay, so San Francisco is trying to... Where am I going? San Francisco, they keep saying that they're going to try to give reparations to black people there. Okay, this is the last sequence in this memory in sequence 5, or the last memory in sequence 5. So I'm going to do that for sure. Anyway, problem is there's so much. Who's going to pay for that? California was not even a slave state. So if anybody had family members that lived in California, from the time they got to Europe, they came straight to California, then none of those people were slaves or were slave owners. Like, I don't get how they could figure all that out. How would they even figure that out because of somebody's lineage? So what happens if you know, there was a lot of slaves that had babies with their owners back in the slave days. So what if you are a descendant of both the owner and the slave? Do they take reparations out from you and then give you back? It doesn't make any sense. Someday you got to tell me how that works.
Come along, we have work to do.
Because that's just way, way crazy, man. Yep, have to pay it for my life. My children will too. It's just a bloodline curse. Part of the reason I want to move to the USA. Yeah, you need to get out of there. That's just not even right. That's like, so this is funny. So if California does do something like that, not California, but San Francisco, which if San Francisco does it, it's a good chance that a lot of California will do that, maybe even the whole freaking state, which I don't think it'll happen anyway, because there's just too many variables, and I don't think that these people are smart enough to figure all that out. But what's really bad is if they do it without being smart enough to figure it out, because it's just gonna be a disaster. But say that they do that, and everybody that they're trying to get the reparations from moves out of the state. There's not going to be anybody left to pay those reparations, which are really, really substantial, man. They're trying to give these guys, anybody that can prove that they were... This is the thing, too. It's there's stipulations saying that they'd have to prove that they're a descendant of slaves. But anybody that can prove that they're a descendant of slaves would get something like $200,000 a year for the rest of their life, I guess. I don't know. It's like, who's going to pay for all that? And I think they even get one lump sum of like a million, a couple million, or 1.5 or something like that. It's like, who decides whether they're eligible? And where's this money going to come from? If everybody freaking leaves, the only people that are going to be left are the people that are supposed to get the reparations. And there's not going to be any money left in the freaking state to do that, you know? You can't penalize somebody just because of their race. That's just not right. Or because of their lineage at all. That's just not right. It's like the sins of the father. You know, sins of the father. That's a way that the ancients used to do things. There was times when if somebody in your family did something really bad, they would wipe out your whole freaking family in certain countries, you know? You wouldn't exist anymore. Your whole freaking family would be dead. Or you'd be in hiding and trying to, in fear for your life. It's like really archaic way of looking at things. And that's exactly what the world's going back to, is this archaic freaking look, archaic mindset. Anyway, Jacob heads to Waterloo Station to reclaim the engine and eliminate Pearl Attaway, who has been revealed as a Templar. Okay, let's do this.
Sir, the engine just pulled into Waterloo. Once Stark's men arrive, they're going to unload the train.
Well, not if the train has already left. Assemble a team at Charing Cross. I'll send the engines there for you to recover.
Where am I going? Oh, reach the vantage point. Oh yeah, and this is going to tell me all the different things I can do. The G-spot of Europe? What? That's what the article I'm reading says. About what? Whoa. Whoa. Come on, get on there. Get on there. There's a frickin' I-beam right under you, freak. About Lithuania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the delay. We will get you into the central station very soon. Where the hell is that schedule?
Central station's closed. Attaway's orders.
Wait, that was a girl saying something with a guy's voice.
You saw these blueprints, did you not? Were you aware of this flaw?
It's only a minor weakness, sir. The final wagon's otherwise fortified.
What was that? Okay, train conductor, stealth opportunity, security chief, unique kill opportunity. Okay, I'm playing as Jacob, so the unique kill opportunity is probably the best deal. Why am I always playing him at the end of these?
What could be causing this delay?
Should they're always him. I should be able to play as Evie. Okay, that's the unique kill over there. Where's the other one? Oh, that's him right there. Create Big crowds near the target. The conductor leads travelers to the train tracks in Central Station. I gotta speak to him. Is there anybody around? Okay, let's go down. Hey, I got guys over here. Come on. Come on. Get off of there.
Chief, where are you?
I have urgent business in the Central Station.
You may attend to that business once I receive word to let people through.
Entry point. So what am I really trying to do? Free the station chief.
Once the order comes
Use
through, we will send you on your
secret
way to
passage.
the Central Station. My colleagues should be here shortly.
Still
with
the
the
train
schedule. For the
schedule.
Central Station.
Where? Over there.
We thank you for your patience.
Anything of interest?
You smelled the filth coming from the sewers? Nearly as foul as the blighters. I'll cover your back. Open fire!
Here if you need me, Jackie. Not looking so tough now, are ya?
That worked. Wait, steel. It's not in here? Oh, here it is.
I'll find out where you're buried.
Oh, shit. There's more people. Wow, you're noisy. You sure are noisy, buddy.
I think this one took a shot at me
I'm
once.
half a mind to take
Serves
you
you
home and
right.
feed you to me dogs.
Okay, free the station chief.
Not looking so tough
I don't
now,
know where the
are ya?
station chief is.
I'm your man if you need me.
I gotta go back and speak to that guy again?
My colleagues should be here shortly with the schedule for the Central Station. We thank you for your patience.
Here's your damn schedule.
Oh, thank you. Attention passengers! All trains are being diverted to Central Station. I repeat, make your way to Central
I really don't know what I'm
Station
supposed to be
for
doing.
Departures.
I need to get to the Central Station.
Chief is usually punctual. This is absolutely absurd. I'm going to miss my train.
What exactly was that supposed to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, please. No one is allowed in the Central Station.
Oh, it's making a crowd so I can walk with him. Come on, guys. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's walk right through these guys. Well, this is just lame. And the other ones, when you walk with a crowd, you can just hold on to the A button and it'd make you walk with a crowd.
Wouldn't take much to lead a few of these josses astray.
Okay. I still don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, somebody's over there. Is that her? Yep. Okay, where's the other guy? He's over that way. Oh, up there. I'm going to do that too. See what happens. Security chief, unlock unique kill. The security chief knows the layout of the train. Steal the train's blueprints from the security chief. Where's he going? He's going down the stairs. Damn it, I just got up here. I don't know where this frickin' station chief is.
Move along.
who's that over there? I don't know. Let's see if I can steal. Oh shit! Okay, there we go. See if I can steal the blueprints from this guy. Let's get closer. Get over here. Come on.
You'll be sorry if I have to come over there, boy.
Letter from the manufacturer to Thomas Logan. Attached to this letter are the blueprints for Miss Adelaide's fortress fortified wagon as requested. The highlighted weaknesses is the result of specifications made by the members of your team. Their name is not in our record. Regards, Matthew Higgins. Okay. Great. Okay, I need to get into her fortified car, I guess. Use the secret passage. That was way back over there. I don't know what the other one means. Entry point. Okay, now what? That's not the secret passage, is it? I don't even know. They make these things so freaking complicated sometimes. That has nothing to do with it. Can I, Oh, man, I just screwed it all up. Is it I don't know. Come on. I shouldn't have been crouching, because then they wouldn't have seen me as easy. Oh, shit. That's one right there. One tagged. Is that her? Fuck it. I'm just going to get her right now. I don't care about those other two freaking things because I don't know what they are.
What a shame. Good partnerships are hard to come by.
Ours is most certainly dissolved.
It's business, Mr. Fry. One does what one must to come out on top. Crawford will not take the news of my death lightly. He can be unpleasant when he's cross.
I didn't like this lady from the
I
very
have
beginning.
sacrificed so much. I don't want to lose my bosses.
Probably because I played it before, and in the back of my mind, I was remembering that she was a bad guy. And I still don't know why they do that. Wipe their victims with a handkerchief and keep the blood. Probably knew it one time. North Korea's like that, with one guy who smuggled in a TV from South Korea. They killed the entire family, and after that they killed him. Inhumane assholes. Yep. I know, yeah. It's like, oh, I gotta escape the train. It's like, if you ever see these movies, and this is shit's based on reality a lot of times. You ever see a movie where some bad guy says, if you don't do this, I'll kill your whole family and everybody that you've ever known, you know? Come on. Damn it.
We don't welcome your type here. Keep back.
Okay, I'll just get out of here. Apparently they don't care about me. I'm not even in a restricted area now. Really?
I will.
Oh, I gotta take the train? Oh, with the train. With the train. I guess I should read things better. I thought it just said escape the train. I didn't see the with part. Escape the train with the train. Oh, good night, Alan. I missed that, I think. Get a USB stick of movies or TV shows over to North Korea can be the end of you and your entire family if you live there. Yeah. Wonder where that station chief was. It didn't give me any clue to where that's supposed to be. I looked everywhere. In Eagle Vision at least. I guess I should have paid more attention to the beginning. I was talking too much, which seems to be the case with this game. To be fair, if I lived in North Korea, I wouldn't deny the North Korean government or defy the North Korean government. I know. If you live someplace like that, you just either get the hell out somehow or kiss ass.
When coldness
oh God, he's singing.
Shall slide, the beauty now they prize, and deem it but a faded light which beams within
oh, badass gun.
your eyes. When hollow hearts must wear a mask.
He's crying
Mr.
about his
Stark.
dead cousin.
Told you not to disturb me!
Well, how'd he fucking do?
Till break your
Yep.
own.
And there's Mini Hat.
In such a moment I but ask that you remember me. That you remember
That was freaking idiot.
me.
Crawford.
I will shoot you too. Leave me.
Aluster, stripped by the hands of that savage.
That's his sister, ain't it?
He must be brought to justice.
Pearl would not want
Probably wanted to marry her, too.
Pearl would want vengeance.
Your passion is most welcome, Miss Thorne. But we cannot let our emotions disrupt the lawful structures of society.
Miss Thorne?
If we do that, the enemy
I
wins.
thought that was his sister.
It shall happen in the shadows. Miss Fry will hang from the gallows, and I will flay her brother as he comes to save her.
I suppose it must be done. Take no chances. Increase the Templar presence in London. We alone protect this city of light.
Yes, Crawford. And then we shall enter the vault and cast aside the shadows together.
Then maybe you can get me a littler hat. Oh, dog, did you...
A letter? For me?
Dog, just unplug my controller. Yeah, getting your family killed over a TV show is insanely stupid. Yeah. Pearl's dress is fire. You like the little hat? That's the funniest thing ever. I've seen that before in like old pictures or old movies or something. Seen them little tiny hats, man. That's the funniest thing. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Little tiny hats. It's like when you try to put a hat on a dog or something, you get them little hats, you know. Except Lucy's hat is what is known as a fascinator. A fascinator was all the rage in Victorian fashion. Yeah. I guess that's an example of when women wore things for themselves and they didn't care what men thought, because I'm sure all the men were laughing about it. They wouldn't do it to the ladies' faces though, because the ladies would go poof and slap them. It's even not allowed to have your hair as you like in North Korea. It's law against that. It's like 8 haircuts that is legal over there. Yeah, that's crazy. Starrick's lament his lost cousin love. U.S. should do that. I hate Zoomer haircuts. A lot of people hated my haircut, which is like non-existent. No haircut here. I actually used to trim my hair about once every 8 months or so, but I haven't done it in a while and it just hasn't grown any longer. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's getting thinner too because I'm getting old, I guess. I'll still keep it down to my butt if I can. It's not quite to my butt anymore either. I don't know what's up with that. I didn't cut it. Well, it is to my butt, but it's real thin down there. I need to trim it again. That's dark Zoomer haircuts. Tiny hat. Yeah, pretty much for decorations. Certainly not for any practical function, that's for sure. I need to find something to do with my hair, my it's neck length, and it looks all right as it is, but would be cool to have a certain style. I never had a style. I just let it grow. Whatever it looked like, it looked like. When it was shorter, I cut it the exact same way I do now. Is what I do is I'll cut it, I'll comb it, I'll turn my head over and comb it all forward, and then lift my head up so that it's like parallel with the ground, and just have it hanging straight down in front, and then I'll cut it straight across. And when you do that, then when you flip it back, it's completely layered. It's like a 70s cut. If you cut it short enough, it's kind of like the old Sean Cassidy type haircut, you know? Was that Sean Cassidy or David Cassidy? One of them guys, you know, that layered haircut. But when it's longer, it's layered too, but it's a little bit different looking when it's longer. I always liked it like that, so I've always kept it like that. So it's a little shorter in the front than it is in the back that way. Anyway, what's going on here? Sequence 6. There we go. A run on the bank. Having uncovered the master plan, Jacob assassinated Pearl and recovered the internal combustion engine from the Templars. Now a mysterious letter leads Jacob to a plot that could put all of London's gold in jeopardy, while Evie forms a new plan to strike back at Lucy Thorne and reclaim the key to the Shroud of Eden. And she wants her hat.
What have we here?
Evie wants that hat.
Boiler, this Dredge character's meddling will be the death of us. He was loitering around the exchange today, asking far too many questions about the bank. Should he discover my plan, you will face a far worse fate than losing your job. Signed, Plutus.
So this Plutus
Plutus?
is Starrick's banker, hmm? I wager Dredge will lead me to him.
While you're out and about, do attempt not to destroy modern medicine or the London transportation network.
Don't make me laugh.
Innocent lives hang in the balance. They depend on this city.
I'm not the one who let Lucy Thorne walk away.
A mistake I intend to rectify immediately.
A letter. For
A
me?
letter. For me? I don't know why I keep saying that. I haven't found a letter yet. Anyway, Plutus. He's either a Disney character or an old Roman dude.
Hello, Mr. Fry.
All right, I think I should end here. It's after 12. I'm going a little late tonight here. That's all that's going on here. Here's the Evie one. And here's Jacob one. And there's one on the train, it looks like. It's Evie. So that'll be cool. But I'll do those when I get back tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow night? What's tomorrow night? Yeah, tomorrow night. But tomorrow in the daytime, me and King Rat will be playing Borderlands 3. So look for that around noonish. Hopefully we'll get started close to noon as possible. This game right here, man, every time I get on Discord and say that I'm going to start the game shortly, it takes me a good freaking 40 minutes to get it going. I don't know. It's a pain in the ass, man. Just getting into the game and getting to start, like today, it takes 5 minutes for it to load right. And tonight, after it loaded, it crashed. So I had to reload it again. So it took another 5 minutes. So it took 10 minutes just to load. And it takes me about 10 minutes to boot it, to reboot the computer. I do that every time so that it will flush out the memories. There'll be nothing in the memory when I start playing the game because some programs conflict with each other, especially when I use my editor. I got Corel Visual Studio, and that thing seems to freaking conflict with everything on my computer. So every time I use that in the daytime, before I play any games, I always reboot my computer. But yeah, and a lot of other programs tend to conflict with each other, so especially games. So I always reboot when I switch games and stuff. So my best bet is before I start streaming, since I'm going to be having OBS running, YouTube running, and the game running at the same time, I always reboot. That way it's just, those are the only 3 things that are in my memory. And when I'm playing this, I also got to launch 2 different launchers, which is Steam and Ubisoft, or UB Connect, whatever they call it. Anyway, let me check up on the chat again real quick. And we can both say we have an inch over Danzig. An inch over Danzig? What? Did I miss something? I only ever get my hair cut short so I can get long, so it can get long again. Never styled. Yeah. I like your hair. Looks cool. Yep. It looked like in all 3 pictures that you've shown so far of yourself, your hair is a different length, and it actually looks like a different color each time too. It looks like really blonde in one of the pictures, and then it's kind of brownish in one of the other ones. But it's shorter. In that last picture you showed, it looks a little shorter than the one that you showed before that. But yeah, your hair looks good in all the pictures. You and I are the same height. Yep. Lots of short girls. Darcy's only about 5'1", also, right around there. I don't know. I think she's a little smaller than that, though. No, her mom's smaller than that. I think she's right about that, or maybe an inch taller. I know Darcy's mom is like 4'10" or something. And my son's wife, she's really short too. I think she's actually shorter than Darcy too. I'm not sure how tall she is. Short women everywhere. Pale, are you saying that Evie finds Lucy's fascinator fascinating? Yep. She wants that. Off with her head. Give me your hat. Oh, that's the movie that the little tiny hat too. Alice in Wonderland, the Red Queen. Helen Bonham Carter. She had a big old giant head with a little tiny hat. That was funny looking. That's what this reminds me. That's what that reminded me of. That's exactly it, I think. Going to make my bride wear a fascinator. Yeah. Love Danzig. That's hilarious. He was good friends with the lead singer of Type O Negative, which is another band I love. Pete Steele. Oh, Danzig Short? Is that what you're talking about? I'm not even sure who Danzig is. I know that's a that was a place that got bombed real bad in World War II. I know that, Danzig. Seems like I remember a band called Danzig at one point. Going to bet those two never took a picture side by side. Zero, make your bride wear a fascinator. Now I have to see if I can find a pic of them together. Would be hilarious. See you later, everyone. I dyed it blonde 1 year. Yeah. And Helena rocked that big head. Oh, yeah. Yeah, rocked it literally, man. It's like a bobblehead. Glenn Danzig, Misfits, and the band Danzig. I've heard of the Misfits. Don't know exactly what songs they play, though. I see a lot of people wearing that t-shirt that says Misfits. Even on TV. I think Gutfeld has a Misfits sticker on the back of his clipboard. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about any kind of newer music or punk music or new wave music. But rock and roll I know pretty good. Except for newer rock and roll. Kind of lost on some of that. It's not the same as it used to be. Rock done died the day the music died. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. So till then, leave a like, share, subscribe. Support my channel if you can with PayPal or Patreon. All in the links below. And hope to see you next time. Have a good one, guy. Guys? Guy? Guy. Have a good one, guy. Have a good one, guys. Adios. I'll go on a mission to find a 7-foot woman. I went out with a girl that was taller than me one time. 2 times. One of them was, I was 14. And I was going out with this girl that was, I don't know, 6'3", I think. And what's funny is her last name was Large. Her name was Laura Large. She was tall. She was good shape, though, for a tall girl. But, yeah, she was sure big. Yep. Rock died in 76. Yeah, I like a lot of rock that's past 76, but majority of it kind of sucks. Anyway, later.